Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's presentation, which is AI for Staff, how you can leverage ChatGPT and other tools to manage workloads. Today, we are going to explore and look at ChatGPT and AI tools to manage our workloads much more effectively. This session is brought to you by the Green River College e-learning department, and I am Ariadne Wilbur, your facilitator for today. I'm sorry I couldn't be there in person. I have COVID, which is a huge bummer. I work for Green River eLearning, and I'm also an English instructor, and I use AI a lot. I even let my students use it in class to play around with it. I've been deeply involved in the e-learning space and have seen firsthand the transformative power of technology, especially AI, and especially with the pandemic and all of our new tools and all of these things. I am incredibly excited to share some insights and some tools that can just make our jobs easier in the college space. There are all kinds of things that we're going to be doing today, and so we're going to be using ChatGPT and figuring out what is the best way to really use these things in a way that's not overwhelming. We're also going to play around with ChatGPT. So, when we talk about AI, what is it? There are all kinds of AI tools and things that we will be using. And so we need to really understand what is AI and what is ChatGPT specifically. So artificial intelligence, or AI, is at its base level the simulation of human intelligence in machines. That's all it is. And you know what it is creating algorithms that allow computers to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. This includes problem solving, understanding language, and decision making, and it's gotten really smart and really good. And this isn't anything new. We've been using AI for a very long time. It's just becoming more and more specific right now. So, what is ChatGPT? Well, hold on, let me go back here. ChatGPT is a state-of-the-art language model developed by a company called OpenAI. And it is designed to understand and generate human-like text. Sometimes it gets a little weird, but human-like text based on the input it receives. Think of it as like a really highly advanced chatbot. Any chatbot you've ever seen is AI powered that can assist with a multitude of tasks, from answering questions to drafting content to really making a lot of the mundane aspects of our lives a lot easier. So the first thing that we need to do when we start thinking about, okay, how can we use ChatGPT is, what are our challenges? What are those things we'd love to have automated or love to have some kind of brainstorming assistant on? So when you think about your job, think about, your department and the challenges, the unique challenges that your department or your role in your department faces. And every department faces challenges. Admissions might grapple with processing applications. Financial aid might, struggle with diverse student queries. And event coordination with managing simultaneous events and just all the stuff that goes into that. So identifying these challenges is crucial to harnessing AI's potential. So how can ChatGPT assist? Imagine this. Imagine automating responses to frequently asked questions or generating reports. Do you have a report in your life that makes you just want to groan every time you think about it? That is what we can use ChatGPT for. So with ChatGPT, for example, the admissions team can get assistance in sorting applications. Financial aid could have a 24/7 chatbot for basic queries, those same questions you get over and over and over again. You can get a specific chatbot for like your department. And event coordinators can manage RSVPs and automated reminders, or even get help with like structuring an event. So that's really pretty, pretty cool. So let's take a look at ChatGPT in action. So this is ChatGPT. This is what it'll look like for you. And so let's just do a couple of scenarios so you can kind of see it in action. So in this scenario, a prospective student has sent an email asking about application process, deadlines, required documents. I'm sure this is an email that, financially gets all the time. So let's, do something like this. Okay, I'll pop in thing here. Act as a financial aid coordinator for a specific college. I want you to draft a comprehensive response email detailing the application steps, upcoming deadlines, and a checklist of required documents. You can find the website here. I popped the website in. Do you have any questions for me? I always like to ask ChatGPT if they have questions, and then send it. And it'll do some thinking, and sometimes it can take a minute. And that's okay. It's just like checking, kind of crawling the internet. And it'll give you a whole bunch of stuff to do. And so it can create this for you without, too much stuff, which is really nice. It gives you all of these things that you can do for this. And I mean, it's just really cool. You can, here, I'm gonna go up, and it just gives you all the stuff. These are all links, and you can literally cut and paste all of these things. You, of course, need to check to make sure that this is accurate, but it's pretty cool. And it even has pictures that you can cut and paste. Another one here. Let's see. Let's do something like facilities management. Okay, so let's say you are the facilities manager and you want to draft a notice detailing the emergency operations procedures in a short and concise way for employees. Please use tables as necessary. Okay, and then you just put the PDF, I found the emergency operations plan over here. It's 43 pages long. Please use tables as necessary. Make it as complete but as concise as possible. Okay, and I asked it if it had any questions. So it's thinking, and it's gonna read this PDF, hopefully. And it might take a minute. Ah, see, and it read it. It read the whole thing much quicker than I can do. Okay. And it's just creating this table that you can literally cut and paste. Okay, so I mean, if you just want a quick overview, you can even, it's iterative. So if you're like, hey, I want it concise, but can you make it slightly more detailed and give, let's see, what is it missing? Because it looks pretty concise up here. Immediate action, and give immediate and ongoing action, please. Okay, and so we can have it if we don't like what we got, we can have it be slightly more detailed. Okay, and so it's doing that too. Okay, and so it's just, it can do all of this stuff for you, which is very cool. Other use cases for staff, for anything that you might need. It's pretty vast, it's pretty giant, and you can just do all kinds of stuff. You can even ask it to do, different things for you, like, okay, I need help finding AI tools for my job. I work in college admissions and I am just starting to figure out how I can use AI to help me streamline the work I dread the most. What can you suggest? And can you put it in a table for me with links and a summary of tools? Okay, so let's see what it does. And so it's using different tools. We can even kind of sneak a peek to see what it's doing. I don't understand any of that stuff. But it's just giving me tools that will help. And it's giving me the links to them. Now, these are for you, but like, what about interacting with students, right? You can use this to help you find all kinds of things. Academic GPT. So if you have students that need specific stuff, you can ask for all kinds of things that will help you with specific student needs. Like if you're working in Trio and you need links to, whatever is in Trio. If you need help for, just all these things. Some of these are student-centered, some of these are admission-centered, but all kinds of, a whole bunch of tables, wow, or a whole bunch of tools. It just goes on and on and on. So you can use this to really exam preparation, study materials, flashcards, resume and cover, academic research, learning, writing letters, all kinds of stuff. And it's pretty cool. So let's go back to my presentation here. So that's just a short little bit of what it can do for you in this space. And it's pretty fun. So, oh wait, current slide. Come on. There we go. So other AI tools to explore, and we just looked at a bunch of those. There are AI chatbots. You can find, there's AI tools and documents that you can use to really help you with like creating documents, creating all kinds of scheduling stuff. And so these can aid in student support, administrative tasks, and more. And I've created a workbook for you that lists a bunch of these different kinds of tools beyond ChatGPT. I can really help you in your job. I wanted to also talk about ethics in AI. AI offers numerous benefits, but it's paramount to approach it ethically. This means ensuring data privacy, avoiding biases, and being transparent about how and where we use AI. So we really need to understand the ethical consequences of AI. So let's dive in. What I want you to do is I want you to play around with it. This is the most important part, and the most fun part of this is to really play around with it. But I want you to dive in. And in what we're going to be doing is you're going to be working with ChatGPT and also with a program called Pear Deck, which is just sort of an interactive program where you can do responses and that kind of stuff. And it's just sort of a guided walkthrough of the different ways to use ChatGPT. So I want you to go to joinpd.com right here and then enter this code XDGBKJ. So again, go to joinpd.com on your computer and enter XDGBKJ. And that is where you will do the magic. When you do joinpd.com, it'll bring this screen up. Then you just enter that code, XDGBKJ. It'll bring you to the Pear Deck. And sometimes it'll take a glorious minute, but it'll ask you how you're feeling today. And each screen will have something for you to do. And you can just go over on this side and it will have a little login. I don't know why this internet is being so slow. But go to ChatGPT and you can create your own account or you can use a demo account. And I've put the information for the demo account here. So take a moment to familiarize yourself with that. So you're going to go to ChatGPT and enter that stuff. And you can either sign up for your own account over here or log in. And the login information again is right over here. And you can always make anything bigger if you need to see it by clicking on that little screen right there. So you'll do that right there. In the next screen, it'll have some stuff for you to do. Again, remember, you can always make it bigger and then answer your stuff right here. And you can write a response and it'll just have you going over how to use ChatGPT right here. And so there's several different screens. Mine are taking forever to show it, but I wanted to also show you the workbook that I have for you. And again, it's taking a minute to show up. I am so sorry, but there is a workbook that has all of this information in it. You can download it. It has the demo account login, that kind of thing. And it is just here for you to use. It has the ethics, how to craft effective prompts, which you are working on your Pear Deck, and tips and tricks. And at the end, it has best practices, a bunch of useful tools. So admin tools based on chatbots and assistants, admin tools, content creation, productivity and collaboration, just all kinds of AI tools that might be fun for you to play around with. So go ahead and log in to ChatGPT. You can either create your own account, which means you'll have to give them an email and create a password to create your own, or you can use this one, keeping in mind that everyone shares this. And so you'll see a lot of stuff over on the side. And let me know if you have any questions.